After President Ivan Duque declares a state of emergency and national and international flights are cancelled in the country, hundreds of tourists who were vacationing on the island were stranded, and the drama they have had to live outside their hometowns for almost 2 months has been worrying to see how their economic resources had done, and the idea of a humanitarian flight seems increasingly distant. That is the situation of Diego Mejia, a tourist from Bogota stranded in the archipelago.
My name is Diego Andres Mejia Lopez. I live in Bogota. My family consists of my mother-in-law, a lady of the third age, my 2 children of 7 and 13 years, my wife. We are the 5 here since March 18. The reason for the trip was for a birthday, a holiday trip, and we will return on the 25th to Bogota. The airline Viva Air canceled our flight, and we had to stay here until April 13th, which was the first quarantine. And after April 13th, the president prolonged the quarantine. On April 7th, my wife and my mother-in-law approached the governor's office without having any response from the governor and his secretary, who said that they were in quarantine and were not obliged to attend anyone. We have supported ourselves with our own resources. We have not received any help from the government. We have not been able to obtain any response from the Air Force, and we have also knocked on the door of the Air Force and the governor's office insistently.
Captain Rick Moore, who was passing through the island on his way to Panama City, was trapped in his boat with this global pandemic of the COVID-19 in the waters of the department of San Andres.
Right now we are here in San Andres, and San Andres is by far one of our favorite places. That's why we're here. It's a lovely island. It's beautiful. The people are awesome. You know, I love Colombia. It's one of my favorite destinations, as you guys probably remember. And we just like it here. So it's not really punishment to have to stay here.
In our broadcast of March 30, we learned the story of Paul Benitez, a Peruvian citizen who will also be stranded on the island. Today, thanks to a humanitarian flight, he is still in the city of Bogota waiting to return to his country, Peru.
Here in Bogota, the communication with the Peruvian consulate is more fluid, and we have the support in lodging and food. But unfortunately, we don't have an exact date of return to our country yet. Know that we are in Bogota, we feel calmer because from here there are humanitarian flights to Lima. Being in San Andres, we missed 2 humanitarian flights. We just have to wait here. Thank you to all our friends in San Andres who supported us in one way or the other. And I just have to tell you to take care and that I will soon return to San Andres.
As the world tries to win the battle against the COVID-19 pandemic, restrictions and contingency measures will increase, but hundreds of stranded travelers will continue to exhaust their resources in order to return home.